Hello, welcome to my channel. My name's Sarah Hallam, the Stokie Potter. I have a gold lustre glaze reveal for you today, my first ever. So I treated myself to some gold lustre just before Christmas and just didn't get around to using it. And I wasn't sure what I wanted to actually test it out on. So I decided that I'd make a collection of trinket dishes for Valentine's Day, which is what I did. And then unfortunately, life kind of got in the way and I wasn't very well. And then my brother's been quite poorly again. He's back in hospital. So I just didn't get the time to get them in and out and glazed a third time with the gold lustre on in time for Valentine's Day. And it doesn't matter because if I don't sell them, I'll keep them till next year. But I think some of them will probably, quite a few of them, I think are quite appropriate all through the year. I don't think they're just for Valentine's Day. So this is the gold lustre. So I got it from Bath Potters, which is a local company in the UK. And like I say, you don't get a lot, do you? It's a teeny tiny little pot. And I think with delivery, it was about, I don't know, £45 or something. I can't remember. It certainly isn't something I'll be buying frequently. But the results on the whole, I was quite pleased with. So the first one that I'm going to show you is this one. So I'll tell you the glaze first. So this is Amaco Whipping Plum. And in the text is Amaco Velvet Underglaze. But check out the heart, the gold lustre heart. So 22 karat gold. And my brother was staying with me at the time when I was making these, and I asked him to give me an idea for a quote for one of my dishes, and he came up with this. So you make me smile, and on the back, uncontrollably. How cute is that? So this one is all down to my brother Matthew, so thank you, Matthew. So I'm really happy with that. The gold is just beautiful. Just really sweet. And again, I think that you could give that to somebody at any point, couldn't you, throughout the year? Another Weeping Plum. I love you. Look at the gold. It's just stunning. I don't know what happened here. Because I did wax resist it, so I don't know. I don't know what's happened there, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. Bit disappointed in that. But look at the gold. And I'll show you one of the ones that hasn't worked, which is this one. So there's little bits of shiny, but it's quite matte. So you've got a bit of a shiny bit there, but the rest of it's quite matte. And I also don't like this. This is Spectrum Sunrise. This is 2 coats. So I don't know what's happened there. I have done some research, and it could be that I applied it too thick. It could be that it was in a part of the kiln that perhaps didn't quite get hot enough. And interesting, out of the 11 trinket dishes that I put in for the gold lustre firing, 9 were perfect and 4 have come out like this. And they were all in pretty much the same part of the kiln. So I think what I'm going to do is what I've already decided to do is I'm going to refire them to burn off the gold and just glaze them normally, because it's just a waste of gold. So that's one of them that's a disappointment. This is Pearl White, 2 coats, Follow Your Heart. And I wasn't sure at first when I took this out of the kiln, because I think Pearl White can be a bit wishy-washy on its own. But I decided that I wanted them to be very neutral, and you know they are. So this is 2 coats of Spectrum White, but again, look at the gold. So I'm really happy with that one. Another pearl white, 2 coats, Ooh La La. I just really like how it's kind of broken and you get that variation in the glaze. I don't know what this dot is up here. Don't know what that is. I've got 2 more pearl whites, just top plain. And I love your face. Again, I'm not quite sure what's happened here. But yeah, like that one. And oh, that's Lagoon, Amaco. I think this is my favourite. This is Autumn Purple, 2 coats. Gorgeous. Actually fired my kiln to, I can't remember what the cone is. Is it cone 018? So I fired it to 750 degrees. I'll put up whatever that is in Celsius, Fahrenheit. And one more, Be Mine. And that's one of the ones that didn't work. So I Love You. So really matte and just horrible. And that's Rainforest, 3 coats. So I don't actually like any of it. I don't like the Rainforest and I don't like the gold. So I am going to reglaze and refire. So that's another one. Glad I swiped right. And as you can see, so this is ochre, and as you can see, the gold isn't gold either. It's quite matte. Don't quite know what's happened here. I'm wondering if it's, oh, in fact, I don't know. And then finally, the one that's another one, so there's 4 in total. So that's matte as well, and grey browny colour. I chose you again, XOXO. So that's my trinket dishes. As an added bonus, I did a kiln opening not long before our life happened, and I just didn't get around to filming it. So I'd got a whole collection of trinket dishes in there, and you've seen most of them already. Some of my tea time trinket dishes and my ones with the little houses on. So I did, I've got this, which is a lidded pot, and I'm unsure about the glaze combination. I wanted to try it for a while. So it's black walnut, and I like this bit here, black walnut and green tea. So 2 coats of each glaze, and the lid. So I just basically did it all over. Obviously kept the rim unglazed, and I learned a lot actually. So I made these after I made my teapots, and I learned a lot about making the lids. I haven't flared out this enough, so to actually pick it up, you can't actually pick it up. You have to kind of do that with your nails, which is not ideal. But if you haven't already checked out my teapot video, it's 1 or 2 videos back. So yeah, I made 4 teapots, first 4 I've ever made in my life, and I still can't believe that I made them. But I made this lid for this pot after the teapots, and I learned a lot about the flange and stuff like that. So yeah, so that's that. And then I made another lidded pot, and just look at how beautiful that is. So this is Spectrum Bougainvillea, 2 coats, inside and out, not inside, just out. And inside is pearl white. So the lid I glazed all the way around and just wiped off the top so it was upside down. And I glazed a lot of my teapot lids like that as well, and fired them in the kiln that way. And look at that, beautiful. I love bougainvillea. I just want to put it on everything. But yeah, so I'm really happy with that. Really happy. Beautiful glaze, just on its own. So that variation is just all by itself. And then finally, I made 2 heart dishes. And unfortunately, both of them came out of the kiln with a crack in the bottom. So that's the biggest one. And I'm sure for those of you, well, most of you who watch Audrey Lynn Studios, this is her combination. So it is honey flux times 2 inside and out, 1 coat of river birch, so both Amaco glazes, and then we have a coat, 2 coats as a band all around the rim of deep fire brick. And I'm so happy with them, but unfortunately I've got a crack there. And then this is the other one. Gorgeous glaze, beautiful, gorgeous shape. And look, big crack. So I made them so that they would sit inside each other like that. You see? And they've both cracked. So that's pottery for you. So that's it. I think I'm it. Yes, that's it. So thank you so much for watching. I'm not quite sure when this video will be going up. I've got quite a few bits and bobs in progress at the moment, so it might be before my kiln opening or after my kiln opening, but whenever it goes up. Yes, I am working towards my first 1,000 subscribers to become monetized on YouTube. And I'm sure that you've all heard it before. You know, none of us are going to become millionaires by becoming monetized on YouTube, but it does help just to contribute a little bit to some of the cost of filming and things like that. And I think more than that, for me, I think it's just a personal achievement to reach that goal of 1,000 subscribers. So if you can help me, I would really appreciate it. But in the meantime, wherever you are in the world, I hope you're all having a fabulous day, and I shall see you all soon. Bye for now.